Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back again with some more trigonometry. And in this video, we're going to talk about the trigonometric identities. So we're going to use cosine and sine to identify most of these. And we're going to use those to identify other trigonometric identities. All right. So this is important. And, so let's go over it. So we have tangent theta right here. And if you remember from the SOHCAHTOA video that I went over a few videos ago, we identified the hypotenuse to be your opposite over your adjacent, which is your sine, which the sine is your opposite and your cosine is your adjacent. So what we want to say is tangent theta is equal to sine theta over your cosine theta. Alright. Don't know what I was trying to learn. I'm gonna fix it. Alright. So that's what your tangent is. So now we're down to cotangent. Alright. So your cotangent, alright, which these are your tangent identities right here. We're going to say that cotangent is basically the opposite of tangent. Alright. Instead of sine over cosine, your opposite over your adjacent, cotangent is your adjacent over your opposite, which is cosine theta over sine theta. Alright. Alright. So these are your tangent identities right here. So now we're going to go over the reciprocal identities right here. Alright. Because basically, the reason these are reciprocal identities because majority of these are the reciprocal of the others. And we're going to go over that in a second here. So for cosecant is basically 1 over sine theta. Alright. So the reciprocal of sine theta is your cosecant. Alright. Secant. For this one, it is the reciprocal of cosine. Alright. So 1 over cosine theta is equal to secant theta. Alright. Cotangent. You can probably guess this one. 1 over tangent theta is equal to cotangent. Alright? Now for your sine, or the sine theta. The sine theta is equal to 1 over cosecant theta. Alright? That's what sine theta is. Cosine theta is equal to 1 over secant theta. Alright? And your tangent theta is equal to, you can probably guess this one, 1 over cotangent theta. Alright? So these are your reciprocal identities here. Alright. So now we're going to identify your Pythagorean identities. And as you remember what the Pythagorean theorem is, it is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Alright. That's the Pythagorean theorem. Alright. So with this, we want to say that sine, sorry about that, sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals 1. All right. So your sine squared theta plus your cosine squared theta equals 1. And we will do some interesting things with your Pythagorean theorem, your Pythagorean identities pretty soon. And you're going to see that. Your next one you want to remember is tangent squared theta, all right, plus 1 equals secant squared theta. All right, that's another one. That's another Pythagorean identity right there. All right. And cotangent squared theta plus 1 equals cosecant squared theta. All right. So those are your Pythagorean identities. And like I said, in future videos, we're going to take these and we're going to do some interesting things with them. So stay tuned for our next video. Remember, these are your tangent identities, your reciprocal identities, and these are your Pythagorean identities. All right. You'll be using these identities more than than any of the other ones, which we'll go over other ones as well. But stay tuned for the next video.